Ready or not, let's get this show on the road. Welcome to the Beef and Brief in the morning, where we talk about what occurred yesterday in the beef sector. Let's talk about it right after the 30. Where's my water? I don't have any water. I got to go get some water. Hopefully I'll be back in 30 seconds. If not, talk among yourselves, all right? Let's see if I can make it upstairs and back by 30 seconds. Let's go. All right, we made it back. It wasn't 30 seconds, but it wasn't 14 minutes either. Hey, y'all, good morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome. And I am a little out of breath. Hold on. Let me drink a little water. I didn't run, but I did walk at a fast pace. All right, let's get to it, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone that is here this morning, good to see everybody. Reed, good to see you. T. Trisha, members, good to see all of you. Janet Lee, Shane, Colorado. Bunny. Hi. All right, let's get to it, y'all. So, yesterday, big set. Sade. I think that's Sade. Is that Sade? Adams? Nah, it wasn't 14 minutes, right? Anyway. All right, let's get to it, y'all. Let me pull up my slideshow and let's talk about where it occurred on yesterday in the beef sector. Now, guess what, y'all? I'm going to get some things right. I'm going to get some things wrong, okay? But it's up to you to do your own research and find out what's going on. Yeah. It's that time of the year. Y'all know how it is. It's time of the year, time to make that money. But anyway, let's get to it, y'all. So, starting out, where do we see? Went over to this lady's channel. Thank you all for being here. Seriously, thank you all for being here. Really do appreciate you all being here. All right. Rob Rack. Yes, Rob Rack, the self-proclaimed YouTube sex symbol. Not really part of the beef sector, but because of Tracy, we all know Rob Rack somewhat virtually very well. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you for introducing us to Rob Rack. Anyway. All right, let's get to it. Rob Rack went back to court on yesterday. The court sessions are not being live streamed. However, there is a lady who has a channel called Miss Indy, who is actually there in Sacramento, California, and she is going back and forth to the courtroom. Please go support Miss Indy's channel, and she's given a very straight up, unbiased reporting without the unnecessary commentary, right? And so, like I said, it's not being live streamed. If it was live streamed, we definitely could watch it and talk about it, but it's not being live streamed. So based on what I heard Miss Indy say, Rob Rack was found guilty as far as the parole violation for the charge of a felon being in possession of a gun. Still wonder what his original felony was. You know, I never could find that. And I'm not going to spend any more time or resources trying to look it up. But just kind of something I think is kind of interesting to find out what was the original crime that caught him the felony. You know what I mean? And of course, it's now is in felon possession of a gun. Got found guilty of that. Now, the latest charge of him threatening bodily harm and some other words I'm not going to say here on YouTube, that charge, that case is moving forward. Miss Indy reported that Rob got a new lawyer. All right. I guess the Asian lady and Rob just didn't get along. Got into the lawyer, and the new charges of the making threats against a person and them being great bodily harm and the D word. Come to find out that the witness actually was there, the person or the victim, I guess, the victim, right? And that would be the police officer. So there's much speculation as to what Rob said that got him arrested. And the silent majority, we realized that, hey, what got Rob arrested was the fact that he was making threats against the popos, all right? Can't do it. Online, reading badge numbers, reading names, right? And so, according to Miss Indy, my understanding, the officer got on the stand and said that he saw the video, the live stream, which Rob was making those threats, and that he was in fear for his life. Legal term. I keep telling y'all that's a legal term. You better learn that term. In fear of his life, or fear for his life. And he felt threatened because of what Rob had said. That's what the police officer testified to, all right? The judge asked the police officer, well, how did you get wind of this? How did y'all see this? Well, based on what Miss Indy said, the police department, they were monitoring his live stream. I guess they have a task force, or they have a division that monitors internet kind of stuff. And so they're watching the whole live stream real time. And once Rob made those threats, then his sergeant, the sergeant of the police officer who stated he was in fear for his life, was shown the video, and then the actual officer was shown the video, live stream, live time, and then they were saying that the arrest was made. It gets kind of fuzzy at this point because the arrest was made when they saw him going out and leaving the room and going to the store. So the fact that the Sacramento police, that they have time to sit there and monitor his live stream, right, is pretty. That's pretty interesting. I mean, that's pretty interesting. And then the fact that he was found, that the police officer actually showed up and said, hey, we got the video evidence. Rob's new defense attorney, he stood up and said, according to Miss Indy, stood up who said that what the police watched, that was hearsay because it was recorded and not seen. Nice try. I mean, I guess he's throwing anything to the wall and see if it can stick. But it is proceeding. No bond, no bail. Rob's not going anywhere soon. Got several court dates that are coming up. I'm not really paying that much attention to this case like I did in the past because, we moved on to other stuff. But Miss Indy is following that and actually spending her time and her resources, gas money, going down to the courtroom to go check it out. So if you can't get a chance to check out Miss Indy, all right? Okay. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that, Jasmine. So that's the thing with Robert Rackley, all right? Oh, the poll question for today, and we'll get to this later very soon, I promise you. Pizarro Pizza, she's on strike, and the question is, do you miss her not going live, all right? Do you miss her not going live? And so far, 100 people said no, and 26% of you said yes. We'll get more into this as the show goes on, okay? 300. Rob Rack is blessed to be alive because if they were watching his live stream after he made the threat, it kind of could have got real bad for the man. And definitely, all seriousness, all kidding aside, I hope he finds the help that he needs. He also made threats against me, as well as many other people, as well as children. And I haven't heard from the Sacramento police, It'd be cool if I get a free trip to California, right? They called me and said, hey, we need you to come in and testify. I'm like, hey, what are the accommodations? What's the per diem? I'll be there. Anyway. All right, moving right along. Rob Rack. Bless his heart. Dee Love. Dee Love. Dee Love is, we're going to call Dee Love, she's the new queen of cruising. Go check out Dee Love's channel. And she recently just got back for one cruise. I think she said she's going on another cruise in a couple of months. And she really put a whole lot of common sense type of thinking as far as this whole Jay Wilson and Tracy, Jay's cruise and Tracy coming and MU. And Dee Love said, put it out there. Why would you go somewhere and you got to be on guard? You know, whether it's Jay Wilson or whether it's Tracy or MU, there's hundreds of people that watch us every day and we don't know who they are. They could be standing right next to us and we don't know. And we don't know what the intentions are. So why even put yourself in that situation? So Dee Love makes a whole lot of sense. And if you're looking for somebody that makes a whole lot of sense, whole lot of common sense, good sense, then check out Dee Love. Now, those of us in the B sector, common sense is not so common. And of course, we're here for the mess. A good example, I was at, where was I? I was at a store, right? And this lady was standing right next to me. And I spoke, she spoke, and she said, I started not to say anything, but I watch you every day. And so she was somebody that watches the show. But point being is you don't know who's around you. And if you're going somewhere on drama, on that drama tip, anything can happen. But I've been watching Tracy, I've been watching Jay Wilson, and it is getting kind of vicious. It's getting kind of vicious. I don't know about y'all, but I'm listening to Jay Wilson. He sounds a little concerned, all right? He sounds a little nervous. And I guess I would be too if Tracy was, y'all know Tracy's track record, okay? Y'all know Tracy's track record. And Tracy reminds me of one of those type of people that has nothing to lose, you know those I don't give a F type of people? I don't give a F. Those type of people are dangerous, all right? Especially at this stage of our lives. All of us are in our 50s. At this point, you should have a whole lot to lose, right? And be concerned about that. So we'll see what happens. Dee Love, thank you for your video. I was getting ready to do something really ignorant. But after I watched that video, I said, you know what? Let me just leave it alone, okay? Moving right along. Welcome, everybody. Make sure you all hit the like button and share and all that great stuff. You're watching the Beef and Brief in the Morning with your host, Troy. Hey, Petey Pete. Pastor keeps saying he's not worried about, I'm wondering if Tracy should be worried about somebody running up on her. Well, once again, I really believe Tracy's one of those type of people that I don't give a F, all right? And I'll be honest, anybody run up on Tracy, I'm more concerned about the person running up on Tracy than Tracy, okay? Tracy gets down, all right? She ain't concerned about being locked up in a jail cell. She will fight, you know. So anyway, Pastor Jay Wilson's the one that's looking a little apprehensive, right? Is that the right word? Anyway, Tree and you is doing their own vacation. They're all a whole mental case. Lovely one. Miss Cruiser, good to see you. Seven did a really good video on it too. All right, go check out Seven. Miss Cruiser says she did a good video on it too. Let's see. $100 bet that Tree will be detained in that cruise. Remember that Rob is her equal. Evenly yoked. All right, y'all, moving right along. Appreciate you all this morning. Let's get to it. And that's a beautiful boat. That's a beautiful boat in nice, calm waters, right? All right, so here we go. Moving right along. Lady Nyca and this whole thing with pizza. I watched it in real time for myself. Lady Nyca was doing her live. Pizza was on the live. Pizza Pizarro, whatever the lady's name is. And a man wanted to come up. Those of you who don't know the story, Pizza has this thing in her mind where she feels that because she's a married woman, she doesn't want to be on a panel with a straight man. That makes absolutely no sense to me at all, but nevertheless, that is her belief. And that works well for her show, okay? However, pizza was actually at Lady Nyca's show, on Lady Nyca's show, and a man wanted to get up that both Lady Nyca, Briiine, and I think Fate Yaya, they wanted to hear what the man said, and Lady Nyca respectfully asked Pizza to get down. I want to hear what this guy says. And then Pizza had said no, I'm not going anywhere. And eventually it went back and forth, and Lady Nyca moved her to the back. And after that, Pizza had a temper tantrum. I think that's a fair word. Seemed like she's having a temper tantrum because Lady Nyca moved her to the back. So, Lady Nyca, let me just say to you, in my Willie D impression, as far as dropping Pizza and not letting Pizza run your panel, good for you. Some people say it's been a long time coming, and I think Pizza's making the rounds as far as saying she felt disrespected, but you got to realize Pizza's a troll, right? She's a troll, so I don't see how anybody can really take too much of anything that she says seriously because she's a faceless troll. No knock, no disrespect on her, but it is what it is, right? And then also listening to Ness, come to find out that Pizza's actually on strike. And that's the reason for the question. Is anybody missing her on strike? Now, Pizza, you better be careful going on strike now, all right? Be careful, all right? I had a lady back in the day. She called herself trying to organize my crew and trying to get them to kind of stop working because of higher wages, But whatever the thing was, and I just hired new workers, Can't do that now. Time's a little different, but yeah. But the point is, y'all, Pizza, be careful going on strike because guess what? This beef sector will move on with or without you. All right. And as soon as you're gone, there's somebody else who's going to take your place. And based on the poll, it looks like 75% of y'all said y'all not even missing her. But just the audacity, I don't use that word. I think the word's over. Just the craziness of Pizza thinking that she can run and control somebody else's panel. I mean, what? If that works for you, fine. But how you going to tell Lady Nyca, and Lady Nyca asked you nicely to get your behind in the back? You going to sit there like a spoiled kid on the grocery floor saying, no, I'm not going anywhere. So anyway, some of y'all say it's a long time coming, but those are my thoughts on that. Lady Nyca finally stood up to the little troll. Yeah, man, that was... What the hell? Femnor, she says she'll go live when she gets enough cash apps. Yeah, Ninja, little Ninja, you done lost your mind. Well, hey, more power to you if it works for you, but watch out now. Hey, people move on around here real quickly. All right, moving right along. Just Kimmie. So I got a text from one of the silent majority people, those who see what's going on, those who got common sense and something to lose. We call ourselves a silent majority, right? And so the silent majority sent me a link, a text, email, whatever it was. Said, Troy, go check out Just Kimmie. She's defending you. I was like, oh, okay. Interesting. I don't remember her talking about me before. I know I put a nice picture up of her yesterday, and she's dropped in a couple times. So oh wow, let's go check out Just Kimmie defending me. So I went to go check out Just Kimmie defending me, and I heard Just Kimmie say that y'all talking about Troy Allen, right? Talking about beefing 313. All right. Yes, he's corny. Yes, he's quirky. I don't think she said goofy. No, corny, goofy, no, corny, quirky, clickbait. He does clickbait, but if you don't like him, just don't watch him. Leave him alone. And I said, ooh, I don't know if that's defending me. I mean, Kimmie has a reputation of being kind of nice, nasty. Believe me, it takes one to know one. But what I heard Kimmie say was, if you don't like him, don't watch him. Stop talking about him. No. In regards to me, I want everybody to hear me clearly. Look into my eyes. When it comes to me, if you don't like me, please continue watching me, all right? If you don't like me, continue talking about me, all right? Now, we don't talk about the haters and those who, I hate the term anymore, we'll talk about the haters and those who speak negative because I acknowledge the supporters and those who support me. But guess what? I need everybody watching me, okay? Whether you like me or whether you don't like me. So, Kimmie, I don't know whether to thank you or not thank you for that, but look, please, when it comes to me, don't listen to Kimmie. I need y'all to keep watching me. I need y'all to keep watching me. I need y'all to keep talking about me, all right? Whatever y'all do not Sir King me, okay? I don't want to be Sir King, all right? Sir King is an example of when people stop talking about you, all right? So bless your heart. Bless your heart. Hey, I'm well, how are you? Yeah, I'm on live. Let me call you a minute. Is it important? All right, talk to you later. Bye. All right. All right, that was my daughter. I always got to stop for my daughter. My sons, they'll be all right. But my daughter, anyway. But yeah. So I don't need y'all to Sir King me. I don't need y'all to I don't need y'all to tofu alley me. I need y'all to keep talking about me, all right? Because guess what? In this YouTube game, in this YouTube business, bottom line is people talking about you, either good or bad, brings people to your channel. Some people stay, some people go, some people troll, whatever. It's all good, y'all. It's all good. All right, moving right along. Bless Kimmie. I don't know what that was, but it certainly wasn't a compliment towards me, all right? And moving right along. Kimmie, stop doing that imitation of Briiine. That's horrible. The first time you did it was funny, Kimmie, all right? I will admit, the first time you did it was funny, all right? Now we're on the 10th time. That Briiine imitation is whack. Now, I will give you, my hat's off to you, that Dovey imitation, that's pretty good, all right? But even that's getting old. So we need to find somebody to imitate Kimmie other than those people, all right? Let's get some new acts in your repertoire, all right? And moving right along. Talk to me, Briiine. Briiine went live, y'all. He went live. He didn't go live the other day, but he went live yesterday, and it was worth the wait. Talk to me, Briiine started out with video of cruise ships in the storm. And Briiine, I started to do that same video clip montage, but I said, nah, I ain't gonna hit him too hard. But Briiine played that video clip montage of the ships in the storm, and it was just hilarious. Reading y'all in the chat as y'all watch the video of the ships. Of course, we got Jay Wilson's J-cation. I ain't gonna say J-cation. You got Tracy's Tree Mucation, whatever silly name they came up with. And then you got, of course, Dovey. Dovey's going in May, which is, I guess, a good time to go. All right, and of course, September's hurricane season, peak hurricane season. Some sites it says September is the worst time of the year to travel. Full disclosure, though, they do say that the hurricanes are pretty much very trackable compared to the tornadoes. Did I get that right? 500, 300? Yeah. So anyway, but it's just funny watching the chat as y'all watch the ships going up and down, talking about Jay Wilson. Now, the thing about Briiine, which what I like about Briiine, I respect about Briiine, Briine's a triple threat, all right? Briiine can hit you with the roast and the gag, all right? He can hit you roast, gag, drag. He can hit you with that, all right? He can go with the best of them. He has a good microphone. It gets loud. It gets obnoxious. It gets crazy. All right. The second thing Briiine can do is he's able to edit. He's able to edit, right? He's able to edit. So just like Henny Wise and Stump Live TV, they do some heck of a jobs on the editing. But as far as editing is concerned, Briiine, when he wants to edit, he can edit his butt off, all right? And the third thing that makes Briiine so such a threat, he's not afraid to come on camera. So Briine's a triple threat. Now, Briiine goes on to deal with VS, and Briiine so elegantly, I don't know if that's the right word, but he basically went in on VS, but he did it in such an artful and skillful and creative way because he put together clips of VS first complimenting him, right? And VS saying that she rocks with him, right? Else with him. And then he played the clips of her, some type of neck jerk that she did. She looked like she was possessed. And then he showed the footage of VS at the IHOP, which some of you new people may not have seen, that other side of VS, which is still there, okay? Ghetto Intellect, when he went on VS channel, he read right through it because Ghetto Intellect said, yeah, I grew up in the church too. I see you, and you're dangerous because of the way she's able to move and manipulate people, and people are kind of gullible and they get drawn in. But looking at that clip that Briiine did, you could see both sides. And hats off to you, Briiine. Good job. Now, question is he going to get flagged for that? VS is famous for saying she's going to flag you in a tip to, I think, to try to control and minimize the negative stuff that's said about her. Because she'll tell you in a minute, if you ask me and you're saying something good about me, you can play my stuff. But if it's something negative, I'm not going to let you play it. I'm going to flag you. But I think Briiine is in good shape. I just checked out the video. I just checked out the video, and the video is still up, right? And but I think Briiine this is theory now, don't take it to the bank, because Briiine took the original clip and he added music, he edited, he manipulated in such a way that it's a new thing of work. I think he may be in good shape. But time will tell. We'll see what happens. Yes, and there's an opposing view right there, which we welcome all views in this chat on this channel. And Jasmine Reed disagrees with me. She says she's not manipulating people. She's entertaining, right? And I will admit, she is entertaining. I agree with the entertaining part. I do still feel that she does a lot of manipulation as well, especially people that are not of... Yeah, we'll just leave it at that, all right? But I appreciate your comment, all right? Janet Lee, are you talking about the strike? Yeah. We'll see if he leaves it up or if he deletes it or what he does with it. But yeah, it was entertaining. It was entertaining. All right, good job on that, Briiine. As well as Briiine, there's a couple other people who did not bow down to her when she first came around. Basically her old crew, they tried to bow down to her, but they, it just went off the rails. But don't get me wrong, y'all. For y'all new people who don't understand, when VS was around, there were people standing up to her and not bowing down to her, 3 years ago, all right? So it wasn't like she was just the queen and she could just do whatever she wanted to do without, people battling her, all right? I know time changes the story and gets, the folklore grows, but no, she's human just like anybody else. And those strikes and flags, if you know what you're doing with the editing skills, you can, those get kicked back, because she's trying to copyright strike me. But because I took the stuff and changed around, it got kicked back. All right, shout out to Briiine. Let's see, move around along. I think that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Let me see, what time is it? 8:37. I really have to go. Let me look at some of these comments. See what y'all saying. The feds ain't watching no. They're moving no real money. No, that's corny. All right, I think you're commenting to what I said about the them watching Rob. Because if you're speaking to that, according to Miss Indy, the police officers testified that they're watching Rob on live real time. So if that's to that, I don't know what that's about. And was the feds? It was the Sacramento Police Department. All right. All right. Any other questions? Hit me up now. Let me know now. If I didn't see your questions, it's not on purpose. I just didn't see it. Did I close that poll out? I think the majority of y'all said y'all ain't missing Miss Pizarro. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, Sephora, good to see you. Member. Hey, Troy, did the police ever come and get you for streaming the courtroom? Nah. Nope, still here. I'll be honest, a lot of times they put those disclaimers up and expect people to do the right thing. And I know it's wrong, I should not have done it, but I did it. What you gonna do? You gonna come all the way to Sacramento to Detroit and extradite me because I streamed? Anyway, but according to Robin, boy, you listen to Robin. I done made a URL link and I reported this to authorities, and Beefing, you're wrong. You're going to be arrested. You should have told your boy he was wrong. Maybe he would not be sitting behind bars right now, all right? Hey, new member. Good to see you, Miss, let's see. Brown Beauty World. Welcome to the Sirloin. Thank you for your membership. Yeah, we do have memberships. If you like what we do over here, please support the channel. Your click and view, I appreciate it. Your Cash App, appreciate that even more. Your Super Chats, as well as the membership, all right? We do lives and all that kind of stuff, members live. We do all that stuff, so good to see everybody. Good to see Ben Zone, as well as the other members. Let's see, be safe. Janet Lee, take care, Janet. Thanks for coming by. At Beaver 313, tell Tracy. Trucation. Tracy, that's kind of cool. Yeah. That's better than that other configuration they have, right? All right, let's see any questions here. Hey, Mel. All right, there we go. Thank you for joining Brown Beauty World. Appreciate you. All right, last call. Let's see. I hope the IRS watching. Woo-wee. Film noir. Shall we call names? Shall we call names? Those bragging about their membership? Look at a pretty grandbaby. This picture makes me smile. Anyway, those bragging about their memberships, how they made $1,000 in 2 days. Now, you know their channel's not in their names, right? But that might be a good project for somebody like Rish and those who like to dox and tail and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, boy. People on disability, huh? Can't work. Yeah. You want to hit somebody. You really want to hit somebody hard? Follow the money. Read that one more time, then I'll move on. I hope the IRS is watching people getting food stamps and cash apps while I'm paying taxes in the year. Yeah, that's another side. Right. We paying taxes. Them jokers sit at home and talk trash. Yeah, that's a good one, Phil Nora. I thought about that. Anyway, we'll see. Let my channel get struck, right? Anyway. All right, y'all gotta go, man. I appreciate y'all. Look, y'all, the comments in the chat, y'all make the show. Y'all really do, because y'all are, y'all be on it. They better try to hold on to that staff because they not getting it anymore. Yeah. Oh man, the money's drying up, ain't it? Everybody looking for a job now. I love it, boy. The phone ringing. Hey Troy, you got some work? You got some work? Yeah, I got some work. Cockeyed superstar. Beef and Cruise 2023. Janet Lee. Doggone it. Didi Love messed me up, man. Didi Love messed me up. Doggone it. Didi Love done messed me up, man. I had the booking number and everything, man. Carnival Cruise Line. What are we gonna call it? The Beef Sector Cruise. Y'all can call this booking number right now. POJ2Z6. I set it up, Janet. I watched Didi Love. I was like, damn, Didi. Why'd I watch your show? You making too much sense. I'm too old to be acting this ignorant and messy. Anyway, y'all. Where we at, y'all? Y'all be tripping. All right. Facts. PDP, I don't mind supporting mentally disabled programs, but they don't look like they're working. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day. Talk to you later. Bye. $300. $300. Y'all gotta let me go, man. You're right. The ship is called Conquest. Oh man, it's gonna be a mess, man. It's gonna be a mess. You know what? Bump it. Didi Love. Didi Love, you know I love you, but I ain't gonna listen to none of your advice. I think we gonna do something with this. It's gonna be a mess. Carnival is the most nastiest cruise I've been on. Just ghetto. Yes, it's Anyway. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I don't feel like I gotta get out of here, y'all. Anyway, it's just why they don't do the Tom Jordan cruise like my parents. Oh man, I tried to do the Tom Jordan cruise back in the day. I don't know if it still goes on. And I understand they're supporting the HBCUs, historically black college universities. But say the regular cruise might have been like, I don't know, like $3,000 for balcony, you know, because we ain't doing no, we need a balcony. You know? Maybe that might be $3,000, but regular price. But because of the Tom Jordan thing, it was like, I'm gonna say $5,000. I mean, it was a big difference, but I think it's worth it because just the entertainment alone with the black acts that were coming and performing on that cruise, you know, and plus you're helping HBCUs. But is that cruise still going on? I may look into it. I can handle it now. Back then we had a house full of kids, so I was like, but now I think we can handle it now. Oh yeah, I saw you, Benzo. I saw you, Benzo. You like, But all fairness, they can track the hurricanes, allegedly, all right? And go look at a video on how cruise ships behave in the storm, all right? And they can go around it. But if it's a 2-day cruise, 3-day cruise, I see if you're on a 5 or 7-day cruise going around it. But I guess, yeah, but anyway. But yeah, Benzo. Benzo! Stop it. What's up, Chipper? Ship cruise for old people. I'm too independent. Oh, yeah. I get you, Chipper. I get you, yeah. Your age group, when I was your age, we'll fly to the spot. And, you know, we ain't got time to be on no cruise. But now, as an older man, almost, 55? Oh, man. It's right up my alley. Sit on the deck and just do nothing. Y'all not letting me leave, are y'all? I love the chat, man. Y'all be tripping. What you talking about, Jared? I want to get where we going. Yeah, all right. Y'all the younger generation. Y'all in a rush, you know. There ain't no rush, man. I'm enjoying the ride. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying the ride. Anyway. T. Trish, Ricky Smiley was having an unsung R&B cruise in 2020, but it was canceled due to Rona. Oh, yeah, Ricky Smiley. Because when we go on the cruises, the entertainment, it's okay, but, you know, as far as playing music that I can relate to, you know, R&B, that kind of stuff, you're not going to get too much of that. You know, you're going to get the pop stuff, you know what I mean? But, I mean, just being on a boat full of my people, you know, our people, you know, and our culture, I think that would be so cool. You know, I think that would be so cool. But anyway. We went from doxing online to doxing ships. Who sunk my cruise ship? 55 isn't old. Well, you know, Keena, yes, to my mom and dad, I'm not a kid, but yeah, it's not old. I'm still a young man, right? But to my granddaughter and my other grandchildren, I'm an old man. So, you know, got to have the right perspective and then being real for myself. I tell you how I know I'm old. You know how long it takes me to get in and out of a car? I mean, we rented a Nissan Maximum. Yeah. That's how you tell. By the time I get out the car, by the time the grandkids get out the car, they at the store. They in the store. All right? Anyway. Being old is a state of mind. Partially, but my body, you know, it feels it. Hold again. Good to see you. Cruise be some BS. Do y'all see that carnival ships that lost power and was stuck on the ocean for days and with no plane? I mean, look, anytime you got a lot of ships, a lot of planes, you're going to have isolated incidents. But for the most part, I feel very comfortable cruising, right? And, you know. Oh, y'all remember doing C-19 when those cruise ships got stuck out at sea? They couldn't come in the port because they had the illness going on, and they had to go. They were stuck out there. I mean, can you imagine that? That would be a terrible feeling, right? All right, look, I gotta go. Thank y'all. We'll catch y'all later. Bye.